Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. So, it's my first video back in a little bit, so I want to just be very transparent about the fact that there was a little bit of a few speed bumps along the way. Lighting, products, application, everything, there was some bumps. But I think that I got to try a lot of cool products in today's video. I also did most of my face with e.l.f. just so that you guys could like see how the products I already have integrate with the products that I'm trying out for the first time. I think it looks really good. The lashes aren't e.l.f., but other than that, everything else is like mostly e.l.f. And I do tell you guys what's what. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I try out some new stuff from e.l.f. that is like new, including their new lipsticks. I have one of those on. And then also I tried out their Untouchable sunscreen slash primer situation. I placed a big order on e.l.f. before I left a couple weeks ago. And so I'm finally getting around to it, but so excited. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's jump into it. Okay guys, so jumping right in, I've got this big old box that I literally had sitting in my room for roughly the last 4-5 weeks, I want to say. And it sucks because I ordered this thinking like, okay, I'm gonna get a jump start on some new launches from e.l.f. And then it just sat here because I was traveling and I didn't get to before I left. So some of this stuff in this box I got from my mom, but we're just gonna do a big old haul right now. And I'm gonna try some stuff out as I go along, but also gonna get ready. It's just gonna like a little bit of everything. I got these. I really do love e.l.f. skincare, by the way. So these are those super bright peel pads. They are like brightening peel pads. Remove dead skin cells for more radiant looking skin. That sounds good. There's 45 in here. I love their packaging for stuff, by the way. Also, my lighting isn't the best today. We're struggling over here, not gonna lie. So it comes even with a little protector. This smells good. It smells citrusy. They're really thin. I have a big cut on this hand, so bear with me as I like do things. Okay, I was really mostly wanting to see if that would burn. I was really worried about that. It doesn't burn at all. Really cooling. I like these a little bit, I think. I'm gonna keep trying them out and like incorporate them into my routine, but one of my biggest things is making sure that they did not burn. But they do have a sunburn alert. It says that this may increase your skin sensitivity to the sun, so that's definitely good to look out for. But yeah, I'm interested in these. I really like little things like that, so exciting. So I'll say two things about this product really quick. The first is that it doesn't burn. It might burn if you have cuts or something on your skin or like an acne mark or like open, you know, I think then it would burn, but it's not hurting my skin. I'm pretty good right now. One thing I will say is that they're super wet. I was just planning on leaving this little guy off, but I definitely think he needs to stay on there to really trap that moisture, so I'm gonna put it back on. It dries pretty quickly. I actually think I want to put these in my gym bag because I noticed that like I've been going to the gym really consistently and I think I'm getting more breakouts because of that. So yeah. I really like this. I already have used a full one of these, but they sent me a like little sample size of it. So this is their little toner. I really find that this is like super gentle. This is the Pure Skin Oat Toner with oat milk and aloe and niacinamide. I really like this. I'm gonna put this in my actual like little travel bag because I have another trip coming up and that's gonna go for that. I also got another one of their sponges. I did wet my sponge already today and I don't need this to use it right now, but I love this sponge. I think it's like my favorite little drugstore sponge for sure. It's one of the best. This is a product I have been so excited to test out, and it's actually great because again, I'm going on a trip soon, and so I'm really excited to use this guy because I really want to test it out for the summer. I think this is going to be one of those like holy grail products. So this is the Whoa Glow Broad SPF 30 sunscreen. It is a sun protection and makeup primer. I have the shade Sunbeam. I believe there's only one shade. This is for all types of skin and it's meant for everyday use. I am so excited about this. I'm gonna moisturize my skin really quick using the, actually I was gonna use the e.l.f. Holy Hydration, the one with sunscreen already in it, but this has sunscreen and also it's not even really sunny outside. So I'm gonna go in with their like night cream. This is the same thing, but the night cream. I really like this, but I did compare it to a very high-end cream. And the high-end one, I mean, realistically, like, you know, I paid a lot more money for it, and it does perform better. But if you're on a budget, I really like this one. And they also have a really great eye cream. The only thing about this one is that I actually wish it was thicker. I think the daytime one, for some reason, is thicker than this one. I'm also doing everything with my left hand because I sliced a pretty decent chunk off of my right hand using a mandolin. So that's really lovely. I couldn't get stitches because, and I don't think I would need them because literally my skin just like, I don't know, it was gone. Anyway, I'm gonna let this soak into the skin and then I'm gonna use this over top. I wanna see if this will pill up. And I also kind of want to see, right now I'm not testing like the SPF of it, but I'm testing how this will wear under makeup and also just, I guess, to know if it's going to really give me that like radiance that it claims to have. I'm really looking for that like really beautiful glow situation. Okay, so I feel like this is pretty absorbed into my skin now. I really didn't leave it on too long, maybe like a minute, let it chill for a minute, an actual minute. I think this has a stopper, yeah. So I'm going to take the little thing off. I love how both of like the skincare products that I ordered, both are yellow. That's kind of cute. So this is the consistency and color, but I'm just excited to see kind of what this looks like, especially on the like high points of my skin. Because my plan really is to wear this a lot. Okay, so it doesn't have any like coverage, so it is sheer, but it does provide that glow. I think you guys can, I think I could have used a lot more, and I probably would have if I was gonna be out in the sun, but I can see it in person and I can see it in the model. My skin looks so irritated right now, right here, and I think that's because of the peel pads. Like, this is so red. My skin normally isn't like that, so I definitely think that has to do with the peel pads. Maybe that's irritating that, so. Okay, mid-video, I have updated my lighting because I was freaked out at the way my skin looked. I also got this lash and brow serum. I'm pretty much only gonna use it on my lashes. I'm not gonna use this now because I am about to apply makeup. This was like another one of the little like freebies they sent me, so there was these two guys because I placed such a large order. I just wanted to like let that be known really quick. I'm gonna try to use all e.l.f. products in today's video, I think, just to keep it e.l.f. I do love my like regular skin routine, which I might use other products, but I'll probably just go back to e.l.f. I kind of want to put some of this on today. What I'm gonna do is mix this with my foundation. So this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I do this with this foundation all of the time. So I do this all the time with this foundation, and I'm gonna go in with this shade Olive from the Hard Candy Glamophlage foundation, and I love mixing these two, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna just apply them and mix them on my skin instead of mixing them together, but this is a really full coverage foundation. Okay, I finally got the lighting kind of better. I've been fighting with my lighting, so I'm so sorry you guys have had to like deal with that in this video. But I really like this e.l.f. product, but I really mostly like it to mix in with my foundations. That noise kills me. Love that. And I like to sheer out my foundations with it a little bit. I just think it looks really healthy, especially like in the summertime. It's nice. I have to say it's not my favorite just like by itself, but I love it for this. I think that's plenty of product, honestly. I could just keep going. So I'm gonna mix it with a brush first, and then I'm gonna pat everything out with a beauty sponge. But it just like shears it out a little bit and definitely adds to the glow like factor. Okay, so this looks super, super dewy. That being said, I did go ham. I used a little too much product, and honestly, had I just mixed it on the back of my hand, we wouldn't have that issue. But I do like, normally I love this combination. It's been a minute since I've done full glam, so you guys kind of have to bear with me because I feel like I am definitely like fumbling into like makeup territory here a little bit, just because it's been so long, really. So the only powder that I have from e.l.f. is their Halo Glow Setting Powder, which I do like, but I don't like it to set under the eyes, and I just feel like it's one of those powders that can really get out of hand kind of quickly, not gonna lie. I love the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation, so I actually had to pick up another one of these because mine shattered. This is in the shade Light 240W, and I also think I got one of these for my mom. So I'm gonna go in with this today and hope that everything looks good too. Under the eyes, I'm gonna use the just Maybelline one because I know it looks good under the eyes. And then I think what I'm gonna do is like dust the e.l.f. Halo Glow with a brush kind of on my face to set certain areas because I do like that it looks glowy. And especially now in the winter, I've really been leaning into the whole like glowy like aesthetic of makeup. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Creamy Camo Concealer. This is, or Hydrating Camo Concealer. I love this, period. You know, I just love it. I was going to go in with cream bronzer, but I don't have... Oh, that's a lie. I do have cream bronzer from e.l.f. Wow, I have like literally been so away from my collection so long that I have forgotten what I own. That is terrifying. So I'm actually going to go with their cream contour palette. I love this brush so much from e.l.f. This is their complexion duo brush. I love it so much that I literally got one for blush and one for, one for blush and one for bronzer. So I love that. So this is just their cream contour palette. I'm mixing the top and bottom shades, and I'm gonna go in with this because I love a cream contour lately, like or like a cream bronzer. I love it. I like it so much more than just like having to build up product with bronzer, like powder bronzer. I feel like that just takes forever, and I found that this is one of the ways that like I can speed up my makeup routine is just by going in with cream. And honestly, it makes the skin look a little less powdery, and it looks really good by itself normally, which is really nice, especially for like quicker makeup days. So ta-da, like that was so fast. A lot of the products I'm using are like literally my holy grails, and I truly just don't like, there are very few products in my collection that I think are mediocre. Like if it's in my collection, it's because it's a good product. Okay, so I've set my under eyes and the, I don't want any creasing, a large part of my face already. But I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder and set my cheeks. I feel like I need to try this out again on like my face, but for some reason I feel like it was too glowy for the face or like under my eyes, but I could be wrong. So I'll try it out again one day. Literally putting any pressure on this finger really hurts. That's why I'm holding everything a little funny. I've literally been showering like with my hand up because it hurts so freaking bad. Even like going to the gym and like driving, I swear it's like I'm flicking someone off all of the time. I honestly feel like I could have set my face with this e.l.f. powder under my eyes. I feel like I could have done that. Okay, so I got this. This is their Primer Infused Bronzer. I have the shade Forever Sunkissed. The thing is, my favorite bronzer is the Morphe Glamour bronzer. So I'm always going to compare everything to literally this bronzer. It is just cool tone enough, just warm tone enough. It is my favorite. This is a little too cool toned, honestly. Maybe I should get a deeper shade. I think this will be great for nose, to be honest. Because I really do like, but I should just apply it. Let's just apply it. See where, see where the journey takes us. But I just feel like it's going to be too light for my skin tone. But I was looking online and it seemed like a good shade. I think we're really gonna see it on this side. I applied less cream bronzer on this side. Not on purpose, but you know. I'm gonna test it on my nose really quick because maybe it's the color, but I've gotta be honest, I don't really, okay. I feel like this is where we'll see if it's like actually pigmented. I feel like my makeup looks horrible. I low-key hate trying new things. I actually have to go somewhere right now too. So this is okay. I need to test it out a little bit more, but this might be going to my mom, who is a little bit more fair, because I just feel like it's not giving on the cheeks. It has a very smooth formula though. I'm gonna use the Morphe one now. It's still a light color. It's definitely got like warmth to it, which I really like. Okay, actually this is what I don't like about the e.l.f. I remember now. This is what I don't like about the e.l.f. Halo Glow. So there's a lot of it on my nose for some reason. And my nose just looks, I know I have some texture and we're cringing. But she looks shiny in the worst way, even though it's set. I'm gonna go with this and see if I can't salvage. This is like really good. I've already gone through one of these. Yeah, it broke, but like it's good. It's a good product. I also like applying this here to give my face like a brightening lift moment. I mean, you guys, I've had the e.l.f. Halo Glow product for a while now, but I think it It makes everything look shiny, but also ashy. Yeah. All right, we're gonna save the day with some blush a little bit. I think that's gonna really help. I do have some e.l.f. blushes that I like in this guy, but also I'm sure you guys are familiar with e.l.f.'s little duos. These are great too. So I'm gonna use blushes from those. Low-key, this is a little bit train wrecky. I'm gonna use this shade right here. By the way, I have the light blush palette. So my favorite two shades are these two. I'll use that top one. Okay, I feel like blush is coming in clutch right now. I'm using this top shade, which is actually really natural. I'll use something darker in a little bit, but I think we needed that. Okay. Oh my god. Hello, so much better. Okay, so this is something else that I got that is not new to me because I've used it, but I think, yeah. So I used all of this up. I currently have the Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. This is something that I have to actually spray on my beauty sponge and then my face, because if I put this anywhere near my nose, it is an oil spill. Okay, I am combination skin and it works well on the rest of my face. I don't get oily, but on my nose, absolutely not. So that's why I ordered this. So this is their makeup setting mist. This is their, like, it has like a 16-hour wear. I like the size of the bottle. This is a good product. And I love the mist. It's like super fine. So I'm gonna use this on my face right now. My hair has so much loose powder, but I'm gonna set my face with this guy. I also like, ooh, I drenched my skin. I don't know what I was thinking. If we could just get everything to look a little more skin-like and less powdery. I use a lot of powder today. One of my favorite tips is like going back in with your sponge and pressing the setting spray in. I think it looks makes everything look smoother. And if you ever have any of those like watermarks, like the water droplets, it cleans that up really good. You see now, like, my skin doesn't look as powdery. It looks like skin again. Literally, a setting spray will save your life. You need one if you're not using one. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my skin using this guy. I have this in the shade Lychee, by the way. Have you guys ever tried lychee fruit? Because I personally love it. I love things that are lychee flavored, and I love it in boba too. So just gonna highlight the nose with this. This is a really nice little highlight, by the way. I'm also gonna just pop this on the inner corner at this step. I have no idea what I'm doing for eyes. Honestly, it'll probably be something really simple because I have to get out the door, and this has been fun, but hasn't been the smoothest makeup application of my life. So I'm gonna also use this to highlight. Since I did my little e.l.f. haul, I figured I'd try to use as much of my current e.l.f. products as possible so you guys can see like almost like a full face vibe of e.l.f. They have got to be probably my favorite drugstore brand. They have skincare that is amazing. They constantly come out with fun new launches. So I love that it's like that aspect of makeup isn't just limited to like high-end beauty. They also do that. And they just have really good products overall. And the price point. Let's not forget the price point because it's e.l.f. And I'm going to use this blush too, just on the more like apples of my cheeks. I do actually like an e.l.f. like foundation style product, but I don't think I have one. Could have used this. This also has SPF, so I think that I'm going to take this with me on my trip. And also I love that e.l.f.'s stuff is like color coordinated. So this is light 240W, this is also light 240W. But I actually feel like this is very thick, and I think this would have been a really great combination to like make this less thick and matte, I guess. But yeah, I'll probably try that next time. I'm such a sucker for this foundation that I'm wearing today because it's not too matte. I've been kind of like edging away from like super matte products recently. So I also really love this from e.l.f. So I'm gonna use it today as well. This is their bite-sized like brow product. I have in the shade Neutral Brown. This is great. And they also have a pomade, which is not my favorite because it's a little bit too wet, but it does work in a pinch and I still keep it in my collection. So obviously I like it enough. But I'm gonna just do my brows with this really quick. I think brows are kind of boring, so I'm gonna do this off camera. Okay, so mostly on my brows, I pretty much just have the e.l.f. powder, but I dipped into like a little bit of the pomade, and the thing that I don't like about the e.l.f. pomade is literally that it's just so pigmented that I have to pick up the tiny, not only is it pigmented, it is like it's a pretty soft product, and so I feel like I have to like really pick up such a small amount and like be very careful. Yeah. So like right here, this is where I originally deposited the product on the end of this brow, and like now I'm sitting here like kind of fighting to blend it out a little. So that's the one thing I'll say about that product. I really do, I'm just a little bit of a sucker for the ABH brow pomade, which, you know, that one's definitely high end, so it's hard to like fall out of love with something that you love like that. But I'm also gonna use I think I'm just gonna throw bronzer into the crease of my eye, and I think I'm gonna use that today. Oh, I did get some glitter liners. I got 2. So I got both of these because I figured let's just go with the basics, silver and gold, you know. I got the shades, hello, Bling Bling and 24 karat gold, obviously that's what it's called. That makes sense. I'm not gonna use the gold one today. I'm gonna probably take some of this and like dab it across my eye to see how it looks like that. But I also got a liner brush, so definitely I've been needing like a really precise eyeliner brush, so I ordered one, but I honestly think that this is going to be too thick. It just seems, the tip is really fine, to be honest, so I feel like I could do stuff with it. My plan is to use this brush. By the way, it is the Precision eyeliner brush. My plan was to use this brush to do that little detailing that I normally do above like a cut crease. Fingers crossed that I can like actually do that with it, because that's what I got it for. Okay, so I think you guys know this by now if you guys watch my channel, but if you don't, I love the hydrating concealer from e.l.f. and I also love it to do my like priming on my eye. So I will say what I do though is I pick up the product with my brush from the side of the cap. Mine's a little broken so it leaks, and honestly I kind of love it like that. When I'm done with that one, genuinely don't know what I'm gonna do, but normally I like that part of the product because it's a little bit drier, which is like super weird, but those are like the weird little tips that I do and I really like about makeup. So I also picked up another one of my favorite brushes. I have a few of these, but this is the e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender brush. If you guys haven't tried this yet, it's such an affordable brush and really, really good for blending, especially if you're a beginner. This would happen only to me. Mine's broken, the one I just bought. Okay, to be fair, this one's broken, but I've got like 4, 5, 6 of these already, and none of those came broken. So I'm not gonna use this only so that I can literally fix it. I can't believe that. I also like their crease brush, which is a little bit smaller. What is this e.l.f.? Okay, so I'm gonna use another one. I'm gonna leave this one out so I can fix it. Basically, I'm just gonna take some glue and glue it down. I shouldn't have to, but I'm gonna, because it's honestly so affordable. So this brush, like, I'm like, this has like 0 fallout. So this is very creamy, but yeah, this is a little bit too light of a shade for me. So I think I will purchase this again. I think I'll give this one to my mother. If you're lighter than me, this might work for you, but I personally think that I'm gonna need something with a little bit more like warm tones. Also, I don't like that this is like, I have to build it up a lot, I feel like. All right, let's save the day. I know these are good. I have tried one in the shade Flirty Birdie, which was sold out on their website because I was gonna pick that shade up, and then I was kind of sad that they didn't have it. So I'm gonna use this shade, which is new to me. And what I'm gonna do, these do dry out quickly, so if you like them, I would just be prudent and like make sure to be using them in your collection. So what I'm gonna do is dab off the excess on my hand and then dab onto the eye. This is great. Obviously New Year's has already passed, but this is like a great birthday moment. And I love it because these are not like, they really stay put is the point I'm trying to make here. And like I was able to use such a small amount and just like diffuse it on the eye, and I think it looks really cute. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit more. This does dry pretty quickly, so definitely it's like a one eye at a time moment, you know? That's it. I think that looks super pretty. It's just like really basic, but yeah, I'm gonna finish up my makeup. I'm just gonna pop some lashes, put on some mascara. I only have one e.l.f. mascara, so I'm gonna test it out today. I don't love this mascara, if I recall correctly. I think that the reason I don't like it, I like it for the top lashes, but I don't like it for the bottom because the tube is just too chunky. I do also have some lip products. So I got these 2 liquid lipsticks from e.l.f., but they also came out with something new. I got at Target today. I almost got it on their website, but then I didn't. So I think I'm gonna try this first, see how I feel about it, and then if not, I'll test out the liquid lipsticks. Or probably even then I will still just test out the liquid lipstick. But this is the O Face Satin Lipstick. I like the tube of this already. It's like a square. I got the shade, this looks so good. I like this shade already. This is the shade No Doubt. So I have no doubt that is probably gonna sit in my collection. You guys, I'm making such a mess. Anyway, the point is, I do like this, especially for the top lashes. I think it looks really good. This is their Big Mood Mascara. They came out with another one that I honestly just don't even think I'll like because it is, the bristles for the brush are plastic, and I really prefer for my lashes bristles like this, that they're like hair-like. But this is just really hard to apply on the lower lash line, so I kind of don't do that. Okay, so I have on right now the NYX pencil in the shade Nude Beige. Put some lashes on. I have not worn lashes this big in a minute, so I feel a little weird about it. But I'm trying to push through because I also don't want to be a not big lash girly. Like, I like these. I know these used to be a favorite pair of lashes, so like, I just gotta get back into it. But I think that the warm tone of this will contrast nicely with the cool tone of the lip liner that I have on now. Shut the front door. This is a really nice color. I'm gonna try it next to my Fenty one in the shade Pose Queen. Just for... Okay, if you like this, tell me that's not a similar shade. The one in e.l.f. one is called No Doubt, and this one is Pose Queen. The Pose Queen is like a little bit more, like I think it's a little more pigmented and like buttery right off the bat. But like, that is what I have right here, is the Fenty one. Do you see a difference that much? I just found a dupe. I just found a dupe! Boy! Oh my god. Oh, that's exciting. I've never just discovered a dupe like that by myself. That's exciting. I was like, even when I saw it, I was like, I feel like that's this is gonna be like. I also have this one. This is a matte shade that I really want to test out. This is their liquid matte lipstick in the shade Praline. I don't know, some southern thing. I'm gonna wipe this off my lips real quick. Okay, switching lip liners, because I honestly did think that one was a little bit too nude. This is in the shade Cafe from LA Girl. Literally my favorite lip liner. Oh yes. I love it every freaking time. Oh my god. Okay. This is, I think, a little bit pinky, but I think that might work with today's look, so. Shut the front door. Wow. That is an insane color match. Did you guys see that color match? What? Okay, so this is LA Girl's lip liner in the shade Cafe, and this is the e.l.f. liquid matte lipstick in the shade Praline. Together on the lips, so good. So good. I've been dying to try e.l.f.'s liquid lipstick formula, so super excited for that. And let me swatch these two really quick for you on the hand, just so we get an idea. This color came off a little bit darker, but I actually think I like it. I like the darker lip. So this one right here is the Fenty one. It's a little bit more pink, but I feel like these look really similar on the lips. This is a good little dupe too. Not perfect, but on the lips they really look almost identical. So all right, you guys, so this is the finished look. I think I'm gonna keep this lipstick on, even though I'm a little skeptical about it for today, but obviously this is just a lip liner, I think. But it looks kiss proof, it looks really pretty. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry it was a little bit of a train wreck in a couple areas. But yeah, I will see you all in my next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little e.l.f. haul.